There were some civilians here, I'm pretty sure, but they have been vaporized by the blast, which means there's no evidence that it was us. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit, and today we are going to absolutely break Rise of Nations. That's right, this is a very old game. It comes from 2003, and it is a absolutely glorious real-time strategy game that basically allows everything from civilian casualties to maximum nuclear war crimes. As you can guess from a game that's been out for many years, people have discovered exploits. I, for one, personally have a absolutely favourite exploit which the AI just can't cope with. So today we're going to jump into the game as I demonstrate to you the true unlimited power of what happens when you release one player against 7 other AIs. So, make sure you've sat back, you're relaxed, you've got your cup of tea, you've hit the like button, you might have hit the subscribe button by now. I think it's time we dive right into this madness because trust me, I'm sure this is going to be a nostalgia trip for most of you. However, equally it's entirely possible there are some people watching this who weren't even alive when this game was released. My goodness, this game certainly does make me feel old. But alas, it's time we load into our own game, so we're going to have a quick battle and we're going to select the scenario ourselves. Firstly, we want to make sure that we pick a nation which is good for us. Now the computer, they're all going to be randomized nations, so we don't need to worry about what they get up to, but first we need to pick a nation which is good. Now there are many nations out there, like for example the Americans, who are powers of innovation. They get cheaper aircraft carriers, which you know is rather nice. However, there's a much more stronger nation out there that some people overlook. It's the Russians, ladies and gentlemen. The Russians have the power of the motherland. God, it brings a tear to my eye whenever I hear that. Oh, it really does. Nonetheless, why are the Russians so overpowered? Now, you see, the Russians have something which is 100% totally not overpowered, imbalanced, or an exploit. Any attrition damage that enemy units have is increased by 100%, and there are other ways to improve this, because there are various buildings in the game which will also increase attrition damage by 100%, or maybe even 200%. Attrition in this game is effectively a mechanic where when you're invading someone else's territory, your men just start to melt away and die. Basically, imagine if someone mixed Napoleon invading Russia in the winter with Thanos literally snapping half of the universe. It was something along those lines. The only way to get around this is if you have supply trucks, because supply trucks provide a little AoE protection from the massive crippling pain that is increased attrition damage. Right, and with all of this set up, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it's time we jump into the game and see what we're given. So there are a few key exploits that we're going to be going for today. Today we're going to be making sure that we grab all of the wonders that provide us with extra attrition damage, whilst also building up a large cavalry division so that if anyone were to ever invade us, all we have to do is literally run in their general direction, destroy their supply wagon, and then they just instantly die out. There is no way of countering it. There honestly is no way to stop it. And immediately we've been granted a rare resource. It's peacocks, ladies and gentlemen, plus 10% to population limit. Well, that's going to be very spicy because if there's one thing Russia's good at, it's mass mobilized peasant rushes. And we've been lucky enough to discover our first civilization. We've discovered Emperor Constantine of the Roman Empire. Now the Romans, they have special abilities which make their borders extra large. They're quite an offensive and aggressive civilization, but don't worry, no one can be offensive and aggressive against the might of Russia. As soon as you waltz on into here, you're just done for. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Honestly, it's incredible. You are going to see some incredible things today, ladies and gentlemen. Also, apparently game developers were completely fine with war crimes in 2003 because you're going to be seeing a lot of those too. Now, other fun gameplay mechanics include taxation via the pesky temple. That's right, those cheeky religious people, all they want to do is just take our money. So we can research this wonderful thing called taxation. Now, taxation is the amount of money you're given based on the amount of territory you control. Now, if there's one thing Russia's good at, it's having large, completely overpowered borders. So as you can imagine, taxation's going to become quite an impressive thing indeed. They appear to be the Aztecs. Oh, now the Aztecs are quite an offensive and aggressive species. I guess it only makes sense that we push out against their borders to cause years and years of tension with their peoples. Now at the moment it might be looking like we're actually lagging behind the AIs. As you can see, we're down here on the scoreboard. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're in 6th position out of 8 players, which isn't the best, but don't worry ladies and gentlemen, it's actually a very good sign indeed. At the moment, what's holding us back? It's money, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. We are producing ridiculous amounts of food, but I mean, come on. Russia, we can put up with starvation. We don't need actual food. food? What we need, ladies and gentlemen, is gold. What's the best way of making gold? Of course, it's taxation, but for some reason, pesky popey guys, they just don't want to tax as much as I do. I can't believe it. We need to expand our borders. More taxation. It's what the people want, trust me. Oh, we can now research vassalage. Lovely. This finally means we're going to get extra taxation. After that, we're going to basically just invent religion. We're in the medieval age, and apparently now is the time that the Russians are inventing religion. But this extends national borders. And larger national borders, you know what that means? That just means more. More taxation. Plus more attrition. Oh, it's just more everything. I love it. Also, now's the time we need to start building some national wonders. This wonder here, for example, the Colosseum. The Colosseum is very unique because it increases all of your national borders by 3, makes forts and towers cheaper, and also attrition to enemy units in your territory increased by 50%. So that means we're going to be at 150% extra attrition damage. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can see where this bad boy's going. Oh, they stand no chance. You know what? I think we need more cities. I want to keep repeatedly expanding aggressively towards the Aztecs. This is basically just to drive them insane and force them to, you know, concede all of their land to me. We're just going to slap bang a city right here. And there we go. We placed down our city and we've pushed the borders slowly towards them. However, as you can see, our borders are actually still pretty close, but we can flip this around by building a temple. And that's just going to force those borders to just keep receding towards those pesky little Aztecs. One of the things we really could have been building is a Senate. This is where you basically research early forms of government, and we haven't been doing any of that. Now, a few fun things I want to make are probably an observation post just to keep an eye on the enemy. A brand new building. This is one of my favorites. It's called the Red Fort. This basically provides extra garrison, increased border push. It's resistant to air attack. The Red Fort is an incredible, absolutely monumental thing. We're just going to slap this bad boy down here. Oh, we've discovered an enemy city. Oh, that's why their borders were able to push back. Now, I'm not a big fan of that enemy city, but for the moment, I'll let it slide. Oh, and now's the time that we should probably start researching our governments. Some of the governments you can get down to include, for example, capitalism. However, my personal favorite is socialism. The reason why? I mean, comrade, we're Russians. Plus, airbase and dock units are cheaper and faster, which means, oh, that's right, tactical nuke bombers. They fly so fast. And one of the things we can do immediately is we can just build a keep next to this enemy city. And our single keep, which is right on our border, due to our incredible border push, like normally when you build something, you can't get it this close to a city due to the border push. But we can build towers that are in range of an entire enemy city. We don't need an army to defeat the enemy. We can just simply have a single guy with a bow and arrow, and that's all we're gonna need. Oh, and here they come. It's the enemy forces. As you can see, they've made it into our territory, but this red mist around them, they're taking attrition damage. Now, trust me, it doesn't look that impressive at the moment. Don't fear. We can do much better than this. Oh, actually, we've triggered them. They are getting rather angry. Oh, this is very good. This is a great sign. Oh, they're starting to mount an army up over here. Oh, they are unhappy with what we've been doing. Oh, here they come with their main army. Yep, loads of horse units. The issue is they run in here, and as you can see, they're already at half damage. And all they've done is, you know, just plink a keep a few times. Not exactly what I'd call a successful encounter, but hey, you know, they've made an attempt. Oh, there we go. That guy just died to attrition. And they're just, the AI doesn't really know what to do. Because they're so close to their city, the AI is telling them that actually they're in friendly territory because it's so close to their city. Why aren't they able to garrison here? But no, they are just getting attritioned. You guys keep on walking in here. Don't question anything that's happening. Just what you're doing. You get all the way up here and then you lob a few spears and then you just immediately die. Oh, it's great. Oh, I love this game. I really do. It's wacky. Oh my god, what are they doing? They're trying to build trebuchets. Oh, that's not gonna work. Watch this, watch this. Okay. So they've built a trebuchet, but we've got cavalries. They just instantly kill the trebuchet. Oh, rest in peace, Aztec army. It was nice to see you. Good attempt there. Good attempt. 11 out of 10. The AI just does not know how to deal with attrition. It's wonderful. Anyway, our Forbidden City's nearly constructed. And when it is, the chances are we're probably going to steal all of these stables and barracks. Oh, and there we go. The Forbidden City is being constructed. What does the Forbidden City offer? Well, it offers increased food production. We do already produce way too much food, but trust me, there will be a time in the future when, you know, you can just have even more food. The Forbidden City, which gives you plus 50 food, yeah, guess what? You can stack it with a granary just to make it even more overpowered. That's plus 100. And then with later granary research techs, you can change that plus 100% into plus 300%. Ah, perfectly balanced game. I do enjoy it. Oh, and it would appear that they are attempting to attack. Oh, look at this. Yes, the Aztecs are trying to attack the Red Fort. And this is what they've got. They've got 2 supply wagons back here. Now, these supply wagons are stopping these units from taking attrition. We have some cavalry boys. And I've told them, just attack the supply wagons. Oh, there you go. The supply wagons were killed by the fort. Now all of the men are taking attrition damage. Just let that attrition damage kick in. And they're dead. Oh, also, this game allows you to attack civilians. Quite happily. This game loves that you attack civilians. Why are the Aztecs chasing me? Why are you coming into this territory? Look! I mean, come on. Seriously? Yeah, that was never going to float, guys. What are you doing? You can really see the strength of the overpowered Russian borders. Our city is here, their city is here, so logically the border should be about here. But no, the border with our city is right next to yours. Oh, the blue AI, the green AI, we've just massively cucked them over. Oh, look, purples are attacking. So the purple decided to push over here with 2 supply wagons and a couple of cannons. The issue is the Red Fort destroyed the supply wagons and yep, now your units are getting attrition to death. Oh well, they made an attempt. Oh my god, what have I done to the borders? Look at these borders! Due to how aggressive our borders are, apparently our borders loop around behind this city here. The enemy city. So their one unattritioned access to their friendly city is to go around here. Oh god, what have I done to you, game? We've reached the industrial age, which now means we can produce oil. I know, oil is great, and you want to jump on producing oil as fast as possible. And it means we can finally research the joy that is socialism. And over here, what can we build in this city? I'm feeling we build the Statue of Liberty. The reason why is because if the AI were to get it, they would no longer feel the effects of attrition. Oh, and what's this? It's uranium. Nuclear missiles are 10% cheaper. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, and look, they're attacking the Red Fort again. It's a good thing the Red Fort can shoot that supply wagon from here. And now the attrition kicks in. Rest in peace. The musketeers, you can't survive, my friend. What are you even doing? Yes, I have no intention of actually fighting you, ladies and gentlemen. You are allowed to come in here and shoot at my buildings a bit if you like, but I mean, the attrition is just too powerful for you to really even make any progress. Oh, and look, the Russians are building the Statue of Liberty. There you go. A socialist state building the Statue of Liberty. Oh, how ironic. Ah, the Russians. They really are something quite unique. Oh, it would appear they are considering an attack. Oh, here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. The Aztec forces, they're waltzing across. In they come. They're trying to destroy this massive tower I have. It's just not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. The attrition is too powerful. And they have all died. We can now build the Kremlin, which, guess what, increases attrition by another 100%. Oh, it's completely balanced, I promise. Oh, it really is. What a game. Oh, and they're attacking with muskets. Completely out of supplied muskets. Getting killed by attrition. 11 out of 10. Good try. Well done. Oh, and it would appear the Blues are now attempting an attack on our lands with their massive army. And that's fine. Good for them. The attrition's going to kill them. Apparently just standing in their own lands also attritioning a few of them. So I really don't know what I've done with these national borders, but they are most certainly buggered. Bam. Let's have the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty. That seems perfectly balanced. Now, for some reason, in the AI programming, they always go for the towers. They can genuinely go for anything, but something in them just tells them, hey, if there's a tower, you need to shoot that before you advance on their territory. Now, that creates an issue because that means they stand in our territory shooting these towers without realistically having a way of countering them. Also, these units here, don't worry, I'm just going to send a few tanks their direction. Horses versus tank. Who do you think's going to win, ladies and gentlemen? Who's going to do it? Place your bets in the comments down below. We have actually completely encompassed a city over here. Yeah, there's a yellow border here, so there is a city stuck in here, and our borders have just gone all the way around that. Oh, these Russians. Is this overpowered? No, this is just balance, ladies and gentlemen. Pure, hard balance. Unadulterated balance. How are my tanks doing? Oh, they're doing great. It's nice that you brought a flamethrower here. Good for you, that's cool. Right, they've just brought a ton of anti-tank snipers into the middle of here without any supply. Oh, no. Oh, it's World War II all over again. No, you can't. It's winter. Don't do it. You can see the snow. That should tell you don't attack. Oh, AI, why are you marching all of your army through here? Oh, what a mistake. Oh, look at this. They've got a lot of men lying around there, but they don't have anti-aircraft guns. Oh, no, that's going to be a shame because anti-aircraft guns, you need them to defeat things like, I don't know, helicopters? I don't think you're going to be able to take down a helicopter with a few anti-tank rifles and some artillery cannons. Helicopters, away! Oh, we can now build the space program. This is actually something we definitely want to build. The space program, 100% not just really, really overpowered. By that I mean, oh, it is so broken. The space program allows you to see all of the units on the map. You just suddenly can see everything. And once you build it, no one else can. Oh, and the Greens, they are just continuing to run men through my territory and get killed by attrition. Do not walk your army through here. They die almost instantly. Goodness. This was a mistake. Right, shoot those supply wagons from afar. T-80 battle tank versus horse-drawn supply wagon. I don't know, ladies and gents, who do you think's gonna win? Because currently I'm seeing a lot of dead bodies lying around here on the ground. Oh, and it would appear our helicopters have upgraded themselves into effectively Apache gunships, and they've accidentally almost defeated this entire city. So pull back, ladies and gentlemen. The intent is not to defeat them outright. And now that we've reached this point, we can research the final endgame technologies. There's quite a few of them, and guess what? They're all really overpowered. Things we can research include global prosperity, which allows us to produce stealth bombers and advanced fighters. Yep, stealth bombers cannot be shot down by AA. There is no counter to them. Also, as you can see, our borders are so large, they extend all the way down here. Oh, it's really something. Just look at them trying to move stuff around with supply wagons. Fun things we can build include this lovely bad boy here, a missile silo. Missile silos are 100% not very, very broken because there is no counter to them, excluding the missile shield, which guess what? Only one person can research. Why do they still keep charging me with cavalry? I'll never understand the Aztecs. This game is genuinely Colonial Simulator 2018. Just look at them. They've got an armed musket running out here trying to destroy T-80 main battle tank. If only colonialism actually went down this way. Imagine if we spent an extra few hundred years researching battle tanks. Then you rock up into Mexico, where the Aztecs are, and you've just got these bad boys roaming around the countryside. You know, I think it's time we build a few more cities. We don't need the cities. I'm mostly just thinking about we build them to cripple the AI with even more extravagant border situations. Anyway, we've built all of these missile silos here. Hang on a second. The French are developing nuclear weapons. Oh, where are the French? Right, that is actually a bit of an issue for us because that means the French are ahead of the game. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I have intercontinental ballistic missiles. Got all of our cruise missiles here. We need to get them selected and just, what do we got here? Got a few civilians on some farms. Fire! Missiles away! Goodbye, peasants. Oh, goodness, he's dead. Oh, look at them run. They're trying to go for cover. I'm sorry. Oh, war crimes. Tasty, tasty war crimes. As you can see, we've done the space program, so we can now see everything. And we can even see where the French are going to be building their nuclear missiles. Oh, it would appear the Blue Army are trying to push out into our territory. Oh, wow, they are going to defeat our city very quickly. Probably should have actually built a garrison over here to defend it. They've got their army around here, ladies and gentlemen. Their entire army is just sat right here. And it would be a waste not to send a gift package over there. Yes, it's one of our cities. Yes, there are civilians there. But at the end of the day, it's just all about destroying their army somehow. Oh, and that started the Armageddon counter. This game has an Armageddon counter where if that reaches 0, the world dies. It's all about building some intercontinental ballistic missiles now, however. These bad boys, there's no counter to them. Guess what? They're only 607 oil a pop. Oh, it's glorious. Anyway, I've got a few more nuclear missiles lying around. I guess we might as well drop them on a few nations. The Romans, yep, the Romans are still kicking about. Oh, they've actually got a few missiles of their own. I'm not a big fan of that, so we're just going to drop a nuke right here in the middle. That seems like a good idea. We've got another nuclear bomb here. Where can we put that? I'm feeling we drop it on the Aztecs. We've been very friendly with them all game. And, you know, they've just been really aggressive by putting their cities so close to our borders. So we're just going to drop one on their, you know, mining district here. Nuclear launch detected. Oh, no, the blues, they're dropping a nuke on the orange. Oh, that's good. Thank God. Whoa, that could have been risky. It's okay, because we did just destroy the entire mining district here. There were some civilians here, I'm pretty sure, but they have been vaporized by the blast, which means there's no evidence that it was us who used those nuclear bombs. There we go. We've researched ICBMs, which means we can now build these bad boys. Oh, and the French have started research on a super collider. Oh, where are they building that bad boy? Right here? Oh, is this where you're going to be gathering your workers? Well, that's good news, ladies and gentlemen. What lovely news to gather all of your civilians in one really nice, neat and tidy place. Lovely. Oh no. Oh, what happened to the super collider and all of those civilians? Oh, goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, I did not see that one coming. What a shame. So we got an ICBM lying around. Yes, I think we got a few. I guess we just send them over here to the French. Wabam. That's another city defeated. Let's go for the French capital next. Why not? What's this? Is this their army? They've got their general here. They've got Emperor Constantine himself sat right here. That's fine. We can just, you know, drop a nuclear bomb on that. Yes, they're standing on farms, but hey, at the end of the day, shouldn't have been standing there. Yep, should have probably moved out of the way of that one. Oh, and because we can produce instantaneously, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means? That means infantry spam. Look at these bad boys go. If they want to take a city, they're going to all take a city. Oh, and they can do it fast. There we go. We're now just going to capture the capital of the Aztec Empire. We don't really need it, but at the end of the day, you know, it just expands our borders even more, which is, that's great. I love that. Oh, hang on a second. I think it just said someone was building the super collider. Oh, no, they built the super collider. Oh, that's cool. That's cool of you. Well done for building the super collider. Nuke it! Come on! Oh, and also we've got missile shield, which now means nuclear weapons can't hit us. Yeah, there's no counter to that. Nice super collider you have there. Oh, it's actually still going. Very well. We're gonna have to launch another nuke. It feels like a waste, but at the end of the day, when you got this many nukes, might as well. Look at the people of St. Petersburg. They're currently trying to hide from the horrific Roman Empire, which is bombing them. But where are they hiding? That's right. They're all hiding in the capital of St. Petersburg. Look, they've just gotten out. All of those civilians, they are now standing outside the capital. Standing just outside the capital. Oh no! Oh no! The civilians! Oh! Oh, what a shame! Oh, goodness, I did not see that one coming. Purple, they've got a load of stuff positioned here, so I'll just, you know, drop a nuke on that bad boy. Oh, wow, there's some armies having a big fight here. It's King Louis himself versus the orange people. I have no idea who they are. Tiger tanks. Oh, it's the Germans. Maybe we can help them out in some way. Yeah, you know what? Let's give them a helping hand. Yes, we're going to give them a helping hand. ICBM, let's say about, this entire city? Yes, that seems like a great idea. Oh, what a shame. The entire city of Lubeck has just been annihilated. Oh, who could have seen that one coming? And the Blues are launching an army in this general direction. Good stuff, Blues. Whereabouts is it? Oh, it's over here. It's trying to pull back at the moment. Good stuff. I guess they're probably going to end up about here. And away it comes. There you go. They're getting a little bit of attrition, but at the end of the day, all that matters is that this bad boy rains down from the skies, and that's a big oof right there. Yep, that's gotta hurt. Oh, the Armageddon clock is now at 14. Oh, and the Blues, they are now moving in with an army. How do we counter that? We just drop a nuke right here. Oh, it's nice that your army was driving through the city just as we were planning to drop this nuclear bomb. Oh, what a shame. What a shame indeed. Ah, and they're gone. Oh, what a shame. Who could have seen that one coming? Apparently, we lost the French capital to the purple people. Right, okay. You know what? That's fine. I mean, they're still using, what, cannons? I think we have a counter for this. I'm pretty sure we do know a counter to this one. Just set the deploy point to be over here. And what is this? A tank. Hold down my auto clicker. Tanks away. We're also probably going to need some infantry to retake this city. So, infantrymen, charge for the motherland. Go, my men. What have I created? Oh, well, this is fine. Oh, no. They're managing to take back cities. If only we had a large army that could counter poorly equipped bolt-action rifles and World War II era howitzers. Oh, yes. What's this? Civilians walking through land completely unaccompanied? Gun them down. Trust me, it's perfectly fine. Don't question Russian shock infantry with PPSHs gunning down civilians. It's perfectly normal behavior. I guess we go take the purple capital now, but not quite yet. Just keep the army here. It's a very easy way to grab the capital. Just drop a single nuclear bomb on it and then walk in. So yes, we're just going to come over here, research an ICBM and drop it onto the capital of... What is this empire? Oh, it's the Mayans. Oh, that's cool. Right. They've got Masters of Architecture. Do you have the architecture to stop nuclear bombs? No, they don't. So yeah, we're just going to waltz on in there. They're really starting to build up an army over here. Oh, and also I can spam out tanks, can't I? Yes, I can. Spam out the armored cavalry. Cavalry's here, love. Look at it go. It's glitched. It can't do pathfinding. Cavalry is not here. It would be here if it knew how to navigate. Oh, and we have completely taken the Purple Empire by stealing their capital. I guess we now charge down to Yellow Land and take their capital. Wait, Hasek, they've still got bows and arrows. I think we're just going to go for the heli spam. There we go. We've arrived. Our helicopters don't take attrition because, you know, they fly. Oh, and they're getting shot at with bows and arrows. Oh, it's like Avatar all over again. Right, open fire on the archers. There you go. Try as you like. I don't think you're going to be able to take down too many helicopters with a bow and arrow. And let's build an ICBM and drop it on the orange people because we haven't given the Germans enough love. Look, they're sending out strap bombers to kill us. Oh, we got the blue army here. Their entire army is positioned here. Stealth bombers, please do not fly around here anymore. Return to base, please, because there may or may not be a nuke landing right there. And there goes the Blue Army. Rest in peace, Blue Army. We've 7 nukes remaining, so I guess we might as well use them. Let's drop a nuclear bomb on the orange guys here. They don't seem to be happy with the fact that we're attacking them. Infantry charges completely unsupplied by anything, just charging into wonderful German cities. Oh, it's so nostalgic. I feel like I'm there in World War II as it's happening. We could grab Vienna and then just defeat our enemies. Alternatively, there are a few other things we could do, including firing 4 more nukes. If we were to fire 4 more nukes, then ladies and gentlemen, we win the game. We get the secret hidden victory that this game doesn't want you to know about. And now all we need to do to finish this is to grab all of our men and charge straight to the capital of Berlin. Because it's completely reduced and has no infantry defending it, this should be an instant kill. However, we can only fire 1 more nuke or the entire world is covered forever in a nuclear winter and I will have accidentally changed the game into Metro Exodus. Victory by conquest, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. We did it with only 1 nuclear bomb to spare. If we fired that bad boy off, it's just game over. The game is like, hey, everyone's died. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. This game is great because it has, you know, killing of civilians. It has lots of nuclear bombs. It has completely broken attrition mechanics. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and do consider subscribing, as it would be lovely to have you here in this community. If you have a recommendation on what game you'd like to see next, then do leave it down in the comment section below. And of course, if you know of a way to break a game and want to tell me, then don't be afraid to slide into those DMs. As always, a huge thank you to my majestic patrons who make all of these quite silly videos possible. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. And if you're looking for a video to watch next, then look no further for this one on screen here. It's going to be perfect for you. Trust me, you're going to love it. It's great. It's wonderful. Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Have a lovely day.